Hold on.
This is the moment I've waited for. I can hear my heart singing. Soon bells will be ringing. Skies of Hawaii, I'll on this our wedding day. I do love you with all my
Aloha! Aloha! E komo mai. Welcome. Welcome to this ceremony where in Hawaii we would say a ho'olaulea. And the word aloha, of course, the word aloha means love and it also means breath. So today we're going to be speaking of love through the breath of our words. My name is Uncle Joel. I'm the officiate of this ceremony. It's my privilege to marry Crystal and Jesse today. By this act, we unite Crystal and Jesse as husband and wife. What we do here today is done in conformity to the laws of the county and state of Hawaii and the tradition of men and women all over the world. I'd like to see Jesse right now give Crystal a kiss, please. Good. You can never have too many kisses in marriage. Crystal, you look beautiful. You look beautiful. You know, you stand before me having requested that I marry you, and you both do this of your own free will, with no pressure upon you from other people. Answer yes? Okay. Jesse, why do you want to marry Crystal?
Because she's an amazing woman and an amazing mother.
Crystal, why do you want to marry Jesse?
He keeps me calm when I'm stressed out. He solves my problems, and he finds everything I loses.
Okay, great. You know, love is a splendid thing, and love is the thing that ignites us all inside. Back in the 1800s, there was a prose that was said about love, and the words go, dawn's promising skies, petals on a pool listing. Imagine this in one pair of eyes, and this is my beloved. Strange spice from the east, honey from a comb dripping. Imagine this in one pair of lips, and this is my beloved. And when she moves, and when she talks to me, music, sweet mystery. And when he moves, and when he walks with me, paradise comes suddenly near. Now that's love, but you two want to proclaim your love, which you have just told us that you want to marry, and we want to include the Hawaiian ceremonies in this. Now you'll notice that our best man and our maid of honor here, they're wearing their kukui nut leis. And the kukui nut lei is a very important lei in Hawaii. With the kukui nut, it's also known as the candle nut. Back in the ancient day, only the royalty could wear kukui nut. So with that, that nut signified, when they brought it from the Marquesas and Tahiti, they brought it because the nut was 80% oil. So they could use it as a liniment. They could use it as a lantern at night. They could take the shell and they could use that as an instrument. So it was considered a very, very sacred necklace, and only the royalty could wear it. But also one of the traditions in Hawaii is to blend the sands. These two want to marry and they want to proclaim their love in an action. And I want you two to both pour the sand into the container, into the hourglass together. Come on, you go around the side there so we can see you. We want proof of this. Okay, that's it. Lift it up and pour it together. Good. Now they're mixing their lives as one. So this sand is flowing together and it will mix as one for the rest of their lives. Perfect. So during our ceremony, that is going to fall and be forever, I hope. There's another thing that we want to do in the ceremony, and we have our rings. And in our rings, we want to bless our rings. But in order to bless them, what we had to do was we brought the waters from Hawaii. This is Hawaiian water. Now the water in the ocean is called the kai, and the water in the mountains is called the vai. And what happens, of course, is we're out here in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, and those clouds are built up over the ocean, and then the condensation of those clouds come over the island, and they rain. And this lava rock then percolates all that water down in between all the lava rock, and it purifies it. And when it purifies it, that's what we have here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our rings, and we're going to put them inside this koa bowl, which signifies strength again. And I want you to pour just a little bit of water in here. Good. Jesse? Good. You don't want to drown. Great. They slide on easy that way too. Okay, now we're going to exchange our vows. Jesse?
Okay. I'll go first.
Yes, yes. You have something written for us.
I do.
Excellent. We're going to hold him to this for the rest of his life. Remember that.
Crystal, I vow to love you for the rest of my life, to forever and always put you and River first, to make you the happiest woman alive with everything I possibly have. No matter how rough or hard life gets, I vow to stay strong for you and our son. I vow to stay faithful and to enjoy life to the fullest with you, to take many fun and new adventures with you. I vow to keep our love as strong as it's ever been for the rest of our lives. You make me the happiest man alive, and I couldn't possibly imagine a life without you and our family. I am truly the luckiest man alive to get to spend the rest of my life with you. I knew you were the one from the moment we met. Something about you just stole my heart, and I know you were the woman I was going to marry. I just can't believe it's already becoming reality. I love you forever and always.
Beautiful. Leave it on for me. Good.
I did.
Crystal, do you have something you'd like to say?
I do. Jesse. It all started on aisle 12 while we were both working at Publix one night. At first, you were simply my best friend. You were helping me with all my problems, holding me when I needed to cry, and most importantly, showing me what a true friend was. After just a few weeks, I knew you were not just the person I wanted to be with, but the person I eventually wanted to marry. I have never met such a kind-hearted, genuine, loving person until I met you. Today, I take you to be my husband. Together, we will continue to create a home and a life that is truly beautiful and that is filled with love and life and laughter. As your wife, I promise I'll always remain by your side during the lowest of times and the grandest. I promise to be a shoulder to cry on when you're feeling down. I promise to always have an open ear when you just need to vent it out. I promise to recognize and celebrate all our future accomplishments. And I promise to always keep a smile on your face. I'll try. As we stand here today, making promises to each other, I just want to say thank you for being such a phenomenal father and for letting me love your family as if they were my own. I vow to love you as you are and not how I want you to be. I vow to make all your dreams come true as you have already made so many of mine. I vow to work with you, not against you. I vow to always give you a hug and a kiss many times a day. I vow to never let each other go to bed upset, and I vow to grow old by your side. I've called you my boyfriend, my partner, my significant other, and my fiance. Now I vow to love you forever as I get to call you my husband. I love you more than you'll ever know. I cannot wait to see what the next 75 years has in store for us.
Should I just throw these vows away now? Okay, since we're doing this by the state of Hawaii, we're going to stick to the book too. Okay. Now, Jesse, I'd like you to repeat after me. Take her hand, please. I, Jesse, take you, Crystal, to be my wife.
I, Jesse, take you, Crystal. I, Jesse, take you, Crystal, to be my wife.
In this moment, I promise.
In this moment, I promise.
Before these witnesses to love you.
Before these witnesses to love you.
And to care for you all of our days.
And to care for you all of our days.
I accept you with your faults.
I accept you with your faults.
And your strengths.
And your strengths.
I offer myself with my faults.
I offer myself with my faults.
And strengths.
And strengths.
I promise to support you.
I promise to support you.
When you need support.
When you need support.
And to turn to you.
And to turn to you.
When I need support.
When I need support.
I choose you as the one with whom.
I choose you as the one with whom.
I will spend my life.
I will spend my life.
Crystal, repeat after me. I, Crystal, take you, Jesse.
I, Crystal, take you, Jesse.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
In this moment, I promise.
In this moment, I promise.
Before these witnesses to love you.
Before these witnesses to love you.
And to care for you for all our days.
And to care for you for all our days.
I accept you with your faults.
I accept you with your faults.
And your strengths.
And your strengths.
I offer myself with my faults.
I offer yourself with my faults.
And strengths.
And strengths.
I promise to support you.
I promise to support you.
When you need support.
When you need support.
And to turn to you.
And to turn to you.
When I need support.
When I need support.
I choose you as the one.
I choose you as the one.
With whom I will spend my life.
With whom I'll spend my life.
Okay, now you have shared your promises in our presence. And do you have a token with which you wish to exchange as a symbol of those promises?
We do.
Okay. Jesse, repeat after me. Jesse, do you give to your bride these words. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a constant reminder
as a constant reminder
of the promise we have exchanged today.
as a promise that we have exchanged today.
Put it on. Good, you lucked out.
I lucked out. It's wet. It's slippery. It's slippery.
Most marriages get off at a rocky start.
And my fat fingers.
Good, good, very good. You take that ring, my dear.
I made sure Joey saw me.
Jesse, I give you this ring
Jesse, I give you this ring
as a constant reminder
as a constant reminder
of the promises we have exchanged today.
as the promises we have exchanged today.
Now, we have another tradition here in Hawaii. What we're going to do is we're going to take a tea leaf. This is the tea leaf. It's spelled T-I. And the tea leaf is another one of those important plants that the Polynesians brought with them. And when they brought the tea leaf, they knew that they could build their homes with it. It had strength. They knew that if a child was sick, that it kept coolness and they could wrap that child up and bring a fever down. They knew that if it was bad weather, inclement weather, that they could wear this as a raincoat, or they could also take this and insulate their roofs and make their home with this. So this was a very, very important plant to the Polynesians. That plant will signify both strength, hope. This rock that I have here is a lava rock from the islands. The lava rock, of course, is what these islands are made of. And then start rolling it up. Good. Now, Jesse,
Yes.
you're going to take those two ends, put one end around the rock, and tie it together. It's not your Adidas sneakers, so you don't need a hard tie. Good, good.
Yeah.
Now, that's a symbol of their commitment in this love. I want to read you something about commitment, which is very important in marriage. Commitment to choosing decisions that will serve the relationship, even when it would feel better to not. Married or not married, when you decide to enter into a partnership with another, commitment means you act with integrity, respect, and care, even when your emotions are telling you otherwise. Love, that giddy feeling in your stomach, may be what guides you when you're feeling great about the apple of your eye. But what steers you when you're going through an ebb or a rough patch? Can you depend on love at that point? Love isn't rational. It can't be controlled. If you allow a feeling that is so emotional and malleable to dictate your behavior, you'll realize quickly that it only pans out when things are up, not when they're down. Commitment, on the other hand, will guide you through both. You have complete control over it. May you remember that through the good and the hard times. Okay, we are now going to have a declaration of marriage. Would you please take each other's hands? Crystal and Jesse, you have given and received rings as well as exchanged your promises in my presence. By these acts, you have agreed to be married according to the beliefs and the laws of the county and state of Hawaii. And it now gives me great pleasure to pronounce that you are husband and wife. Jesse, you may kiss your bride, Crystal. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce to you, as husband and wife, Jesse and Crystal.
All right, Jesse. That was great.
Yay! Woohoo!